So this is a story about a boy and a girl, because like all of them are pretty much, right? Like they're all drama, romance. Yeah, well, whatever. So I'm cliche. I accept it. I'm part of the accepted canon of what everyone goes ba-boom, ba-boom on their heartstrings for, and I'm okay with that. So guy, who in this role will be played by me, and girl, who will also be played by me awkwardly. Watch, this is my awkward voice. Hi, I'm Motiva. Yeah, so whatever. But here's how the story goes. So, they were lovers, whatever. It's sort of how it starts, right? And we don't get into all of the how it happened or why or the magic, a spark, as it were. We don't get to see that. All we get to know is what happened after. So they started as most people do, 2 by 2, running down the lanes, looking for something to call their own, and they get stripped away from the path they were taking because one of them tripped and fell, and then they both stopped. And it was the girl. It isn't always. In fact, in most of these stories, it seems like it's the guy, right? But it was the girl. And soon they were both tripping and falling and failing, and then they just rolled down separate paths, never to cross, never to meet, never to remain parallel again, forever forced to remain on a non-parallel course. Because here's the thing about limits and infinity. If you keep taking 2 points, you keep the parallel lines just getting ever closer. They still won't ever meet, but at one point you won't be able to tell one line from the other. And for all physical purposes, they will appear to be the same thing. That's the weird thing about lines. They can often occupy an infinite amount of space, yet are always finitely defined. So, line 1 is our boy, and line 2 is our girl. This is line 1, this is line 2. Yeah! Alright, I did it. Yeah, anyway. So here's what the boy said to the girl, right before they rolled away forever. I figured it out. I know who and how I am, and I'm gonna respect myself from now on. I suggest you do the same because I'm scared for you. I'm so scared that you're just going to forget everything that we meant, and you're going to turn it into some romantic thing rather than turning it into what it is. What you discovered when you were with me, and what I discovered, don't throw that away, because it does mean something. It starts from in here, and it moved to me, and it moved back to you, and we reflected each other. And then the light, the force, the thing, whatever it was that bound us, roamed back and forth between our waiting hearts, like hands and strings of a guitar, and a guitarist. And I don't know who was playing who, but it felt right, and I don't want to lose that. So, when I put down this instrument, and when you put down yours, and we both roam off into something else, and end up in our separate destinations, just remember, we were born alone, we will die alone, but everything else in between, you decide. And then the boy cried, and the girl did too, and they both held each other one last time, and ran off into the night. And as the earth revolved around them, and the sun smacked across their faces, they forgot, and went on, and lived their lives, and disrespected themselves, and re-respected themselves, and disrespected themselves, like the turning of the sun and the night. But always come. I don't know if they're alive still. And I don't know why I said I'm going to be playing the point of the girl, because she never really got to talk. But you know what? This is my fantasy, and I'll decide who speaks.